This week's Parashah is Parashat Toledot, and Rabbi Sedaka Husein, the great rabbi from Halab from the 1700s, he was sent to Baghdad. When all the Talmidei Chachamim had passed away from a plague in Baghdad, he came to revive the Torah. And the museum had an unbelievable zechut to publish his manuscripts for the first time in a 3-volume set called Avodat Sedaka, an in-depth study of the Parashah. Rabbi Sedaka Husein brings down on the pasuk, Yitzhak is blessing Yaakov, Yiten lecha Elohim itala shamayim, Hashem should bless you from the dew of the shamayim. Why does it say veyiten? And it should say Yiten lecha, Hashem should give you. And Rabbi Sedaka Husein brings down a midrash. The midrash tells us that when Yitzhak was blessing Yaakov, mitala shamayim, from the dew of the shamayim, at the same time Hashem upstairs was blessing Yaakov as well. Talu Mata, the Barakah of this world. And Yitzhak saw this Beruach HaKodesh. And therefore when he blessed Yaakov, he said, V'yiten lecha, that Hashem should give you Yiten, V'yiten, and again give you as well through the Berachot of Shamayim, from the Berachot of Hashem upstairs. As I bless, Hashem's blessing you. That's the double Berachah. And he says, that's how we understand the story when Esav comes to Yitzhak and says, Daddy, bless me. And Yitzhak says, who's this person that came? And I blessed him. Gam baruch yeh. And he should be blessed. Yitzhak is going to go now and bless Yaakov in front of Esav. Cause Esav to hate Yaakov even more. What's going on? Rabbi Sedaka Husein says, no, he's just reiterating what happened. And I blessed him. And Gam baruch yeh. And he was blessed from upstairs as well. Who's this person? He didn't bless him again. It was the same as before. As Yitzhak blessed Yaakov, Hashem blessed him from upstairs. And Rabbi Sedaka Husein tells us an unbelievable idea at the end of the Parashah. Yitzhak sends Yaakov to go find a wife. He sends him to the house of Betuel, and what does he do right after Yitzhak gives the Berachah to Yaakov, and he tells him, Ve'el Shaddai yivarech otcha, ve'yafrecha ve'yadbecha, Hashem should give you tremendous Berachah. Why now is Yitzhak blessing Yaakov again? Sent him for a wife, he's giving him a Berachah. What's the connection? And Rabbi Sedaka Husein tells us, we know the Gemara tells us in Yevamot, Hasharui below Isha, when a person's not living with a wife, he's not married. He's Sharui below Berachah, he's living without Berachah. Like the Gemara tells us, the Pasuk, Lehaniach Berachah el Betecha. How do you rest Berachah? Only el betecha. When you're married and you have a wife, that's how the berachah rests. Yitzhak understood, I bless Yaakov, he has a potential berachah, but how does that berachah come to fruition? I gave him the berachah, v'yiten lecha. Tremendous berachah. But how does it come out? How does Yaakov actualize that berachah? Only when I send him for a wife, and when I send him for the wife, then El Shaddai yivarech otcha, Hashem will bless you. And Esav saw this, and the pasuk says, "Vayar Esav ki berach Yitzhak et Yaakov." Esav saw that Yitzhak blessed Yaakov, v'shilach hato padena aram, and he sent him to go find a wife. Beberacho oto. At the time he blessed him, Esav understood. At the time that Yaakov received the blessing of Yitzhak, that's when he sent him to find a wife, because that's how you will actualize the berachah. And that's the unbelievable idea in this parashah. The tremendous berachah that Yaakov had, it was all in the air, it was potential, but it wasn't actualized until he got married. Laniach berachah el betecha, that he's able to bring the berachah into a home. His wife, she brings the ability for this berachah to come to fruition. The person has to recognize he can have all the berachot in the world, but sharui belo isha, shalui belo berachah, the source of that berachah coming to fruition is his home, his wife, not anything he thinks he can do himself. Like we know, Abraham was blessed because of his wife Sarah. As great as Abraham was, all the zichutim that Abraham did, but the pasuk says, Ba'avura, because of Sarah, Abraham was blessed. It's an unbelievable thing. We're not as great as Abraham, but even then, still Abraham's so great. Why did he receive his berachah? ba'avura, because of her, and that's what Yaakov was taught here in this week's parasha. Go find a wife at that time. Be'el Shaddai yibarech utcha. That's when my berachot will come to fruition. You need to get that wife to make it real. And Esav saw this. Bezrat Hashem, we should recognize the beracha we have, and what brings the beracha is the home. We shall have a beautiful Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.